listen. I got so excited my voice cracked. Look, the league watches Soggy Nachos. Period.
Yeah.
We know the league watches Soggy Nachos because we had a Monday Night Football game.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Josh Allen and them. They beat up on the Rodgers, even though it wasn't beat up on, but they beat the Jets. But you know what they both, Charlie, can you tell the people what the Jets and the Bills did to show us that they watch us?
Listen, I don't want to talk about the Jets. Jets different. We're going to start with the Bills. The Bills watch Soggy Nachos, okay? The Bills, we called them idiots just a few weeks ago. Check the video out. We called them idiots for leaving Josh Allen stranded. We knew that without weapons, he's going to go out there and play like a maniac, which he did with success this time. But they knew that's unsustainable. What they do, they went out and traded for Amari Cooper. Uber talented wide receiver that just gets bored on losing teams. Can you get mad at him? Can you get mad at him for getting bored on losing teams? The Browns would have the first overall pick right now if the draft was today. Like, that's the team he's on. He has the most uncatchable targets according to PFS. So they throw him the ball, and he has the worst quarterback. If you want to know how we felt about Watson, check out that video. But he has the worst quarterback in football, in the league. So, yeah, I get tired of playing football too. What did the Bills do? They said, oh, Soggy Nachos guys might be on to something. Maybe we should go get that guy to get with this guy, and maybe we can go somewhere. I like that. Now, the Jets, I mean, I have no idea what happened with the Jets. I mean, Aaron Rodgers makes no decisions there. No. That's why the coach that he doesn't like kind of got fired. And his favorite receiver that he's had, Hall of Fame receiver, just happened to be there. And then they traded for Davante Adams. I was talking about Alan Lazard the first time. And then they just traded for Davante Adams. And then he got his coach on the low, his favorite coach, Nathaniel Hackett. He got him a promotion. He said, actually, you're not getting fired. You're just going to do less. It's like, you don't even got to call the plays. You just hang out, talk about movies. It's cool. Like, Aaron Rodgers had nothing to do with it, but the Jets did get.
You love Austin Powers. So much so that you call the red zone the gold zone for a gold member. It's not that good of a movie. Like, me saying that, is that offensive? Like, are you that obsessed with the movie?
Because you know the content of this whole thing, you know where I am with this movie. But yes, I think it's a spectacular movie.
Because Davante Adams to go with Garrett Wilson and kind of really make a push for it. So, yeah, going out, the league needs to continue to listen to Soggy Nachos and prioritize quarterback. They got that checked, even though one's 40. And then prioritize weapons. I love it.
Agreed, man. I think that was a great move for both of them. It made me happy. It brought a tear to my eye. You know what I'm saying? I think it's amazing. Like I said, let's just say what it is. Receiver is the second most important position after quarterback in football. Period.
100%.
Yep. I mean, don't go argue with your mom about it. All right? Because seriously, I mean, realistically, in 2024 these days, you got to have receivers. It just is what it is.
You see it.
The Bills know it. The Jets know it. And it is what it is.
Ask Jalen Hurts. Every time Jalen Hurts plays football without a number one receiver, he's not good.
And then when he plays, everybody talk about him being an MVP candidate when the receivers plays. Just a coincidence, right?
Just happens to be that way.
Tennessee, and I want to be clear, we're not disrespecting other positions, but we got to do some hierarchy here. Yes, pass rush is important. Corners are important. All of those are important, but you cannot. Like, receiver can just negate everything. If you got good ones,
flips a switch.
It just does.
It flips a switch on your offense.
It just does, man. So it ain't no need to belabor the point too much. Shout out to the Jets. Shout out to the Bills. They played each other and say, "No, neither one of us have weapons. Let's go get." I mean, they got Garrett Wilson. I
was gonna say, what do you think this does for Garrett Wilson before we get out of here?
So before the season started, remember, I was a bit like, Garrett Wilson, he ain't do too much, but obviously I know he had no quarterback. That being said, he's shown to be pretty good with the quarterback. Like, through 6 games, he's played pretty well. I think it just helps the whole offense look better, quite honestly. I think it helps.
You had him so now I want to get the fantasy managers out there. If you got him in fantasy, are you trying to buy Garrett Wilson or sell Garrett Wilson?
Good question. Get
him out of here.
I would probably just hold. You know, they got that buy, sell, hold. I would hold. I would probably try to trade for him, but I wouldn't want to trade a lot for him. If I can get him for the low, because the owner's scared, I would do it.
Hey, look, we gotta get you a T-shirt to say "Get them for the low" because if you can get anything on discount, you're gonna try to get it in fantasy. But look, we're not even gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Facts, man. This has been Soggy Nachos podcast. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Tell somebody about it.